Good morning, Miss Pyburn's class. I hope all of you are doing wonderful. This week's math lesson is going to focus on place value to 120. We're going to be building numbers with the manipulatives that I have right here. We're going to be working on standard form, expanded form, and word form of each number up to 120. So let's kind of practice with numbers that we've done prior to, just to remind ourselves of how to do expanded form and the pictorial model or the manipulative in front of us. So in the beginning of school, we worked on smaller numbers under 100. So I'm going to build the number 12. So 12 is composed of 1 10 and 2 1s. To do standard form, excuse my writing, this is a tablet, so standard form, it's just regular number form. So how would you write the number 12? So on your piece of paper or whiteboard that you have in front of you, I'm going to give you a second to write the number 12 for me. What does number 12 look like? Go ahead and write it. Okay, let's check to see. The number 12 is written with a 1 in the tens place and a 2 in the ones place. Give yourself a pat on the back if you wrote the number 12 correctly. That again is called standard form. If I wanted to write it in expanded form, stretches out the number. So it's asking what the value of each place is. So the value of 110 is worth 10. The value of 2 1s is worth 2. So in expanded form, the number 12 is written 10 plus 2. And then in a minute, I'm going to give you practice to practice some of these numbers. And then word form is to spell out the number in words. Now in first grade, we're not going to focus on exact spelling because some of these words are harder to spell, but try your best to sound out those words. 12. 12. Okay, are we ready for some practice on your own? Let's see, we're going to start with a smaller number. Let me delete what I wrote. Okay, let's build a number 34. Boys and girls, I want you to take a minute on your paper to write that number in standard form. Write the number 34 in standard form for me. Ready? Begin. Okay, let's check it, boys and girls. If you wrote a 3 in the tens place and a 4 in the ones place, good job. That is 34. Now let's practice in expanded form. How would you write the number 34 in expanded form? Remember, take the value of what's in the tens place and the value of what's in the ones place and put it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, write it. Okay, let's check. What is the value of the tens place? 10, 20, 30. And then the value of the ones place? 1, 2, 3, 4. So expanded form for the number 34 is 30 plus 4. And then word form. Let's try our best to write in word form what the number 34 looks like in word form. Let's sound out that word 30. T, and then 4 is a harder one. 4. So that's how you write the number 34 in word form. Okay, now let's try a harder number, because remember this week we're going up to 120. So let's put a bigger number up here in the 100s place. Let's try 106. So Miss Garza is going to help you with this one because this one's a bigger number. So in standard form, I have a 1 in the hundreds place, nothing in my tens place, and a 6 in my ones place. So my standard form of this model is 106. Now expanded form, let's see if you can remember how to do it. We're going to take the value of each place value. So if I have a 100 block here, it's worth 100. I have nothing in my tens place, so it's worth 0. And I have 6 ones in my ones place, so it's worth 6. So in expanded form, it's 100 plus 0 plus 6. And then in word form, we're going to write 106. Now there's no and word in it because when you get a little bit older in 4th and 5th grade and we start talking about decimals, the word and means you have a decimal. In the number 106, there is no decimal. So your time to practice. Let's try a bigger number. Here we go. I want you to write that number 111. Whoops. Scars are messed up right there. In standard form. Write that number for me in standard form. And if you need some help at home or your parents' help, they're allowed to help you. Today is just practice. You ready to check? Let's see. There's a 1 in the hundreds place, a 1 in the tens place, and a 1 in the ones place. Good job if you wrote that. Now for expanded form. Let's see if you can build this one. What would 111 look like in expanded form? Go ahead and write it on your paper. Ready to check? Let's see. The value of the 1 is 100. The value in the tens place is 10. And the value in the ones place is 1. So 100 plus 10 plus 1. Thumbs up if you got it. Ah, where's my thumb? Thumbs up if you got it. And then in word form, remember we're not going to use the word and. We say it's 111. So boys and girls, now I'm going to cut off the video and I want you to practice building some numbers. So have your parents make up a number, or you can make up any numbers that you want as long as it stays under 120, and then upload a couple examples for me and show all your learning from today. I'll see y'all later, guys.